and they're off. And Echo again for that outside post, sent on for speed right off the mark. Jace's Road is there, so too Curly Jack, and Damon's Mount comes on through. Here's Damon's Mount with a forward position for the run to the opening turn. In fact, has come on through to take the lead. So Damon's Mount's going to set the pace. Jace's Road is a stalking second. Tight Suit tucks up into third. Haystrike toward the inside is fourth. Echo again is 3 or 4 wide in fifth. Curly Jack shuffled back into sixth. Confidence Game is wide in seventh. A very tight pack up top. A break of 2 from there to Jin Tong. And 3 back to Honed the trailer. Damon's Mound bounding along down the backstretch run. Sharp opening quarter, 23 and 2. There's 5 furlongs to go. Echo again has advanced up on the outside, and so now these two are head and head for the lead with 4 furlongs to go. Damon's Mound and Echo again races on to the far turn. 2 lengths back to Jace's Road. The game on the outside is now fourth. Haystrike toward the inside, racing fifth. Curly Jack has asked for more speed, sixth. Jin Tong, Zaitzu, and at the back is Honed. Round the far turn, Echo again, and Damon's Mound knocking heads to the quarter pole. Damon's Mound on the inside, set down for the drive. Echo again is right there. They're shoulder to shoulder off the turn, top of the stretch now. Echo again's in front. Damon's Mound is back into second. Closers coming quickly. Here's Curly Jack. Here's Jace's Road. Here's Honed down the outside. In behind it's Haystrike. There's 1 furlong to go. And Curly Jack has come away with the lead. Jace's Road rallying inside. Honed down the center. Final 16th. It's Curly Jack digging in. Honed trying to get by second. But it will be Curly Jack from off the pace to win it. Honed was second. Jace's Road was third. Haystrike was fourth.
And they're off in the 151st running of the Champagne. Andiamo a Firenze from that inside post. Gulfport from the outside. But it is Andiamo a Firenze who has the lead as the field moves up the chute and heads for the backstretch. Andiamo a Firenze by 3/4 of a length. Gulfport on the outside running in second. Verifying in Champion's Dream. They're heads apart third and fourth. Top Recruit was off a step slow, was down on the inside and in fifth. And Blazing Sevens trails the field in sixth. The quarter in 23 and 1. Andiamo a Firenze leads here by a length. Verifying second by a head. Gulfport on the outside is in third. Length and a half to the gray. Champion's Dream in fourth. Then Top Recruit and Blazing Sevens. It is Andiamo a Firenze still leading here after a half mile in the slop in 47 seconds. Gulfport now ranges up on the outside. Verifying is down at the rail. It's a length and a half to Champion's Dream. And Blazing Sevens, and farther back is Top Recruit. Andiamo a Firenze takes the 2-year-old to the top of the stretch. In front here by a length and a half. Gulfport on the outside. Verifying down towards the rail. 3/4 in 1:11 and 4. Andiamo a Firenze challenged on the inside by Verifying. On the outside by Gulfport. And here comes Blazing Sevens out in the middle of the track as they come down for the 16th pole. Here is Blazing Sevens. Verifying is there. And Gulfport. But is Blazing Sevens to pull off the upset in the Grade 1 Champagne. Blazing Sevens by 3 lengths.
They're off in the American Pharoah. And Cave Rock goes straight to the front. National Treasure up alongside. Skinner is close. Hijazi 4 wide into the first turn, but right up and on the pace. Odonata's just behind them. Gandolfini is down at the rail. And in between those two, Manchild, the distant early trailer is McNamara. Cave Rock in control early. Opens up 2. Hijazi, National Treasure, side by side, second and third. Skinner is widest of all, about 3 lengths off the pace. Then it's Manchild racing between rivals and Gandolfini at the rail. This group covered by just 3.5 or 4. A gap of 5 back to Odonata, who's then 5 in front of McNamara. Juan Hernandez and the undefeated Cave Rock with a half mile left to go in the American Pharoah. Showing the way by 2. National Treasure clearly second. Hijazi, Gandolfini is down at the rail. Another 2 lengths back to Skinner being pushed along. Manchild inside of him. 4 more to Odonata and McNamara. They're coming to the quarter pole behind Cave Rock, who's just been cruising along. Cave Rock turns for home with a 2-length lead. National Treasure running a good race on the outside second. He takes up the chase with a furlong left to go. Cave Rock by 3. National Treasure, Hijazi, and Gandolfini. It's all Bob Baffert in the American Pharoah, but Cave Rock is at the head of the class. And Cave Rock, ultra impressive, stretching out successfully to win by almost 6 lengths in the American Pharoah. National Treasure, Hijazi, and Gandolfini.
And they're off in the Claiborne Breeders' Futurity. There goes Newgate. Newgate comes right out for the lead. Bourbon Bash has early speed. Loggins is there. Here's Good Heart up on the outside, and these 4 come forward to vie for the early lead as they head to the first turn. Carmel Road going to move up in the center of the track in 5th, and now starts picking off a few positions from there. Frosted Departure is in 6th as Good Heart drops back alongside of that one. Forte is in 8th spot down toward the rail heading off the first turn. Two Fills is in 9th. Fantastic Again comes next, and then Instant Coffee, Red Route 1, Powerful, Lost Ark. Honed is at the back after an opening quarter goes on the board in 22.94 seconds. Onto the backstretch, still bunching for the lead. Bourbon Bash ahead in front. Loggins is there toward the inside. Newgate travels out in the center of the track in 3rd, a half length off the lead. Frosted Departure is in 4th. Carmel Road is backed off a bit into the 5th position, settles down there. A lane or 2 off the rail, running some 5 lengths from the front. Then Good Heart. Forte down toward the inside is 7 lengths from the lead. First half mile went in 46.36 seconds. Over to the far turn. Loggins is the leader against the rail, has the lead a half length. Bourbon Bash is second by a length, just over a quarter mile to go. Newgate 3rd. Frosted Departure is 4th. Here's Forte. Now Forte is going to have to swing toward the outside from the 5th position. Picks up a couple of spots. Has to go wider still to the top of the short stretch. Here's Forte coming after Loggins. Newgate is now 3rd. They turn for home in the Claiborne Breeders' Futurity. Forte striding forward to challenge Loggins into the final furlong, and Forte is up to take the lead. Loggins is fighting on toward the inside, but second. Forte leads at a half length. Loggins is still there toward the inside. Look at these two juveniles going at it. Loggins and Forte. Forte and Loggins, and it is Forte in the Claiborne Breeders' Futurity for Iran Ortiz Jr. What a stretch battle.
They're off in the FanDuel Breeders' Cup Juvenile. And it's on the inside, Hurricane J will take it to Cave Rock early on. The 2 of them go full tilt to that first turn. They're moving right along in the early stages here. Break of another 2 lengths more, and Forte saves ground on the inside of Curly Jack. National Treasure is 5th on the outside. Verifying has the rail that wound up. Blazing Sevens is 8 lengths off the lead as Cave Rock begins to take over onto the backstretch. At the back of the fielder, Lost Ark and Congruent. At first quarter mile, 22.9 seconds, and Cave Rock sticks his neck in front of the backstretch. Hurricane J tries to stick with him early, second by a length and a half. And then comes Curly Jack running along in 3rd. National Treasure is 4th on the outside, 2 lengths off of his stablemate, and 3 deep up the backstretch, past a 47.01 half mile. And then it's Forte together with Verifying, 3 lengths ahead of Congruent and Blazing Sevens. Lost Ark is second last, wound up as the trailer. Cave Rock is the leader as the field makes their way for the far turn. He's a length and a half in front, and his stablemate is second now. National Treasure is second on the outside of Hurricane J. And then it's Curly Jack. Forte has come under a ride now. He's 5 lengths off the lead, being asked for more run, but he is picking up his stride, and he's going 3 wide, and he's coming up on the outside of National Treasure, and he's coming up after Cave Rock as they turn for home. Cave Rock cuts the corner. Forte on the outside. National Treasure between them. Verifying is next. Cave Rock is taken on here by Forte. The 2 of them coming down to the wire. Forte on the outside. Cave Rock along the rail. And Forte has upset Cave Rock to win the Breeders' Cup Juvenile. Then it was National Treasure and Verifying. Forte and Iran Ortiz have done it in the Juvenile.
And they're off. Lucan Knight breaks out well with Joking Way, and so too does Victory Formation down inside. He's sent up on the inside of Joking Way, and these two hook up early, and now Victory Formation has taken charge. Victory Formation, short lead, Joking Way pressing. They're 3 lengths clear of 2 Eagles River, who settles into 3rd. Lucan Knight is back into 4th. Coffee Caliente over to the inside 5th. Gold Luck in 6th. Walaka's in 7th. 8 lengths back, Lord Grantham the trailer. Far turn run, Victory Formation, Joking Way, knocking heads through a scorching quarter in 21 and 2. 3 furlongs to go, full throttle battle heading to the quarter pole. Victory Formation, Joking Way head to head. The others are catching up now. 2 Eagles River comes off the rail and is coming on from 3rd. Lucan Knight comes on 4 wide 4th. They're off the turn, the speed duel taking its toll. 2 Eagles Rivers rallying. Victory Formation trying to hang tough. Joking Way between them. Lucan Knight 4th on the outside, 1 furlong to go. 2 Eagles River to the front. Victory Formation is fighting on, but is back into 2nd. Trying to re-rally his Victory Formation. 2 Eagles River desperate for the wire. Victory Formation came back. Wow, what an effort. Defeating 2 Eagles River right on the wire. Lucan Knight was 3rd and Joking Way was 4th.
And they're off. Veering in there at the start was number 1, Il Miracolo. It is Arctic Arrogance going out for the early lead, with the Prove Right sitting behind. In 2nd on the outside is WNL, next in 3rd. The 2-year-olds go around the clubhouse turn with Arctic Arrogance on top. WNL now moves into 2nd, and Prove Right is next in 3rd. Then comes Quick to Accuse, who's racing in 4th. Followed on the inside by Tuskegee Airman. Oh, checking there was number 5, Midnight Trouble, who got into some trouble there. It's almost 3 lengths back to Il Miracolo. The quarter in the slop in 24 and 1. Arctic Arrogance on the inside and WNL on the outside, and the 2 of them are heads apart as the field races up the backstretch. It is Arctic Arrogance narrowly. WNL is on the outside and in 2nd. Prove Right is in between horses. Quick to Accuse on the outside. And now gaining some ground is Midnight Trouble. Down at the rail is Tuskegee Airman, and Il Miracolo is the trailer in 7th, the half mile in 48 seconds. Arctic Arrogance still the leader here. The lead is 3/4 of a length. WNL on the outside runs in 2nd. It is Arctic Arrogance and WNL, and now they are heads apart for the lead. Tuskegee Airmen down towards the rail, racing in 3rd, and on the outside is Prove Right as the field comes for the top of the stretch. WNL on the outside of Arctic Arrogance. The 2 of them are right together as they head for home. 3/4 in 1, 12 and 1. Tuskegee Airmen is all out in 3rd, but now 4 lengths from the lead as they come down for the 8th pole. Arctic Arrogance on the inside and WNL on the outside. The front 2 have separated themselves from the rest of the field. WNL on the outside narrowly. Arctic Arrogance continues to battle on. They come on for the finish, and it is WNL to win the Remsen by a long neck. Arctic Arrogance was 2nd, and a big break back to Tuskegee Airmen in 3rd.
2 metros partieron en los Alamitos Futurity grado 2 del 2022 en su edición número 41. Se viene por la parte central de la pista Carmel Road con JJ Hernández a dominar. En el segundo se está acomodando Arabian Lion con John Rafael Velázquez. En el tercero Practical Move con Ramón Vázquez. En el cuarto por la parte interior de la pista corre Tallboy con Humberto Rispoli. Y el quinto y último es para Fullback con Flavian Prat. 23-3 el primer cuarto de milla en los Alamitos Futurity del 2022. Domina el caballo Carmel Road. Arabian Lion corre en el segundo. En el tercero por el centro está Practical Move. En el cuarto por la parte interior corre el caballo Tallboy. Y sigue último el tordillo Fullback, 46 segundos y 3/5 el parcial de la media milla, y sigue adelante el caballo Carmel Road con los colores de Madakek Stables. En el segundo corre Practical Move, en el tercero Arabian Lion, hacia el cuarto Fullback Dejaron al del Calumet Farm Tallboy en la última colocación. Cuando vienen al giro de la última curva, está adelante Carmel Road. Cuando ya están en el tope de la recta, en el Futurity de los Alamitos del 2022, 71, los 1200 Practical Move. Se ven en busca del caballo Carmel Road. En el tercero quedó Fort Bragg. En el cuarto Tallboy por la parte exterior de la pista. Está adelante el caballo Practical Move con Ramón Vázquez y Lucín imbatible. En los Alamitos Futurity en 95 la milla ganó Practical Move. Carmel Road en el segundo, Fort Bragg en el tercero, Tallboy en el cuarto y último Arabian Lion.
They're off the springboard mile. Poor beginning for Giant Mischief. Wildlang Storm from the outside, running hard to get to the front and get some clearance. In doing so, as they go to the first turn, Wildlang Storm will take them into the bend. Echo again, using the shorter path up the rail now, takes the lead away from Wildlang Storm with Campfire Creed third near the rail. American Outlaw rolling up, also Ghost Hero wide in fifth. Between runners, a little Sweet Thing sixth. Four off the paces, and they go to the backstretch. After that, it's Money Run, Gun Flash, and Giant Mischief trails after the poor beginning, 9 from the front. 23.89 seconds for the opening quarter mile, moving on to the backstretch. And Echo again has it by a half length, pressed by American Outlaw with 5 furlongs to go. Third, 2.5 back, Wildlang Storm, Ghost Hero fourth, outside in the clear. Campfire Creed is fifth, 4.5 back. Inside of Money Run now advancing with a half mile to go. Little Sweet Thing doing nothing yet, passed inside by Gun Flash. Giant Mischief is in the clear and beginning to advance. So they bunch up going to the far turn after a half at 47.14 in the springboard mile. And Echo again is on the lead by a length and a tail now over Ghost Hero. Giant Mischief circling the field into the turn, and Giant Mischief is 4 wide, but right there and up the rail. Here's Wildlang Storm to be a big player with Echo again. Wildlang Storm grabs the lead with a quarter mile to go after 6 furlongs in a minute 12.07. Wild Atlantic Storm on top now by a length and a half. Echo again chasing second. Giant Mischief third, well back to the rest. Furlong to go, and the big red horse Wild Atlantic Storm is clear by more than 3. Giant Mischief and Echo again chasing. Here's Wild Atlantic Storm in the final yards of the springboard. Wild Atlantic Storm in an all-out drive will take the springboard mile by a length and a half. Giant Mischief rallied for second. Echo again third. Campfire Creed fourth.
And they're off in the Gunrunner Stakes, where determinedly stumbled at the start. Chase's Road broke sharp. It's Chase's Road who's going out toward the front for Florent Giroux. Stumbling start. Determinedly is right there in second as they round the first turn. Bold Alliance is next, followed toward the rail by Hayes Strike in the white cap as these 2-year-olds go to the back of the track. Racing King is 5 to 6 lengths off this leader, while Racing 3 clear from And the Winner Is, and long odds Amazing Mark has drifted back to 7th and last. 24.46 for the lead mark. With Florent Giroux, it's Chase's Road. Chase's Road leads by a half to 3/4. Visayas and determinedly right there with Chase's Road for the run here in the half-mile pole. Bold Alliance now coming up in the 3 path. Well, Hayes Strike is a ground-saving 4. 4 furlongs to go in the Gunrunner Stakes. And on the outside, Racing King, it's a rank of 7 more to And the Winner Is. Return has 5 more on Amazing Mark. Remains the back marker. Half mile in 48.18 seconds. Inside 3 furlongs to go. It's Chase's Road, who continues to lead here determinedly as they come toward the quarter pole. Right there, Racing King, and toward the inside is Hayes Strike. Chase's Road and determinedly 1-2 off the turn. 3/4 in 1 minute 12.54 seconds with Racing King in third, and the winner is on the front outside. But for Florent Giroux, it's Chase's Road who's finding in this final fairgrounds furlong. Chase's Road leads determinedly by 3.5 with Racing King, and the winner is then Hayes Strike. It's Chase's Road. Chase's Road wins here by 5 in the Gunrunner Stakes. Racing King snatched second on the line from determinedly. Hayes Strike 4th, and the winner is 5th. Well clear.
They're off. Victory formation broke beautifully. Goes to the front from Western Gent, who is sent for speed early. CJ Storm is also there, and victory formation looks like he'll only be in the 3 path at the clubhouse turn. Nope, he's going to cross and clear, and Flavien Pret asked him for speed, and he beats Western Gent to the punch at the clubhouse turn. Victory formation takes charge. Then comes Communication Memo. How did he do that in Dennington? Followed by Angel of Empire, and the distant trailer is 10 days later as the undefeated Victory Formation is the leader to the backstretch. He leads it by a length and a half from Western Gent, who now tugs up and is going to try to challenge from the outside. These two are 4 lengths clear of Longshot CJ's Storm. Communication Memo and Angel of Empire are together. They're about 4 from the front. Angel of Empire is about to move into third under Joe Talamo, and he's about 2.5 from his front-running stablemate. Dennington and How Did He Do That are next. The trailer is still 10 days later. The finish line is the 16th pole, and Victory Formation is still in charge. Victory Formation gallops along a length and a half in front of Western Gent in second. Angel of Empire continues to move. He could get into second soon. To the outside, CJ Storm and Communication Memo. Victory Formation. He's at the top of the stretch and he's built up a 3-length lead. The whip is out on Western Gent. Angel of Empire is at the rail, and Victory Formation comes to the final 16th in front by 2 lengths. Angel of Empire is running a very good race, trying to run down his stablemate, but he's going to be second to the Smarty Jones Stakes winner, the undefeated Victory Formation.
All set for the Jerome. And they're off. Andiamo a Firenze has early speed. Towards the inside is going to be Valenzen Day. Lugan Knight emerges here with the early kick. Then comes Arctic Arrogance out wide. They line up on the front as they get set to come out of the chute. In the Jerome, it's Lugan Knight. Dylan Davis now with a neck in front. Tight hold here, Arctic Arrogance. Down at the inside is Valenzen Day. Breaking on top was Andiamo a Firenze. Is now in between rivals. Got back there to 5th. Up on the outside here, now challenging for 3rd is Narciso Dali. It's a very tight hold. General Banker running up on heels, second to last. And the trailer, Neural Network. They're pretty tightly bunched as they work up the backstretch. It's Lugan Knight who's got the lead, 23.41 for that opening quarter mile. Now more settled here in second is Arctic Arrogance. The favorite is in the 2 path. 3 wide there is Narciso Dali as they've got a half-mile left to go. Down at the rail is Valenzen Day, and Jose Gomez is there with Andiamo a Firenze, who now progresses, splits rivals. Still wide is going to be General Banker. Neural Network has 6 lengths to make up now. As in front, it's Lugan Knight, 47.70 seconds for a half-mile time. Arctic Arrogance. Jose Lezcano just took a look back, and Arctic Arrogance is getting ready for the cue as they approach a quarter mile left to go. They are head and head here. Arctic Arrogance is ready to challenge a very game Lugan Knight down towards the inside. Trying to rally on his General Banker, and from the back it's Neural Network, who still has 5 lengths to make up a final furlong, and they are shoulder to shoulder here in the Jerome. Arctic Arrogance did not run by Lugan Knight, who's very game to the inside for a 16th to go. Lugan Knight is still there. Arctic Arrogance couldn't pass. Lugan Knight game and wins the Jerome. It's Lugan Knight over Arctic Arrogance, then General Banker, and Neural Network in 1 minute 37.77 seconds.
They're in the gate. And they're off in the Sham Stakes. Very clean start. Reincarnate, joined immediately by Spun Intended. Paxawallop came out with good speed, and National Treasure is down at the rail. Coming through now to take 3rd. Newgate is at the back of the field. Reincarnate sets the pace, prompted by Spun Intended, who's within a neck second. 2 more National Treasure inside Paxawallop. Paxawallop moves into 3rd, and another 3 back to Newgate as they swing on to the backstretch. Reincarnate and Spun Intended. Spun Intended puts those red blinkers in front past the 5/8 pole. A length and a half, Paxawallop with National Treasure tucked in neatly and eager at the rail. Another 2 back to Newgate with a half-mile to run in the Sham. And it's Reincarnate and Spun Intended. They've been together since the gate opened. Paxawallop is 3 deep. National Treasure just inside of him. And 2 more to Newgate. There's been no change. Reincarnate, a neck in front now of Spun Intended. Now it's a half length coming to the quarter pole. Newgate makes an early move with the yellow cap, and he joins the party. And National Treasure is in the thick of it as Paxawallop drops back. And now National Treasure angles to the outside as they come to the 16th pole. Newgate on the outside, and a resilient Reincarnate trying to fend him off. Reincarnate, Newgate, National Treasure, Reincarnate, and Juan Hernandez to take the Sham. Newgate was second, National Treasure finished 3rd, and it was a long way back to Paxawallop in 4th.
And they're off. And the Lecomte Stakes. Echo Again, Dennington, Bromley, and Confidence Game is quick to engage these as they race toward the first turn, and Two Fills in the black cap as they enter the first turn. It's Echo Again with Bromley in between horses, and Confidence Game is in the 3-path, 7 furlongs to run. There comes the gray Dennington. Two Fills is outside that. Will settle back by Luis Saez. The favorite Instant Coffee trails as they go to the back of this historic New Orleans track. It's Echo Again. So Echo Again leads the Lecomte for Tyler Gaffalione. The first quarter covered in 24.20 seconds. It's Echo Again. Echo Again in front here. Bromley by 3/4 a length with Confidence Game right near the pace. Echo Again, Bromley, and Confidence Game for the run to the half-mile pole with Dennington a ground-saving 4th. Sheriff Liberian Two Fills 5 lengths off this leader. It's still Echo Again with inside 4 furlongs to run. The trailer is Instant Coffee. Half-mile for the front runner. Echo Again, 47.19 seconds. They round the far turn. Echo Again as Confidence Game now makes this bid for James Graham. Midpoint on the turn. It's Echo Again, Confidence Game. And here's Two Fills, who's ranging up on the outside. Two Fills making 3-path progress, and Instant Coffee is gaining as the pace starts to percolate. They turn for home 3/4 in 1 minute 12.02 seconds. It's Two Fills, Instant Coffee charging hard on the outside. Echo Again led, but is dropped back. They come down to this final Fairgrounds furlong, and here's Instant Coffee, who's been lifted to the lead by Luis Saez from Two Fills. Second toward the inside. They're close to home. It's Instant Coffee. Instant Coffee wins the Lecomte Stakes by 3. Two Fills was second, Confidence Game third, and Dennington finished 4th.
They're off. Arabian Night could not have broken any better. Right to the front from a hard scent, Frosted Departure. And Frosted Departure is going to make the favorite work early. Arabian Night leads the length. Frosted Departure is second, Lecomte away in third. Then Corona Bolt and stablemate Jace's Road. They both have about 4 lengths to make up. Western Gen and Sun Thunder are next, and the trailer is Red Route 1 as they turned into the backstretch in the 58th running of the Southwest Stakes, and Arabian Night is strong. He leads by 1.5 lengths from Frosted Departure, who did everything he could do to press this front-running favorite, but now he'll have to sit second, 2 lengths behind Arabian Night and John Velasquez. El Tomate to the outside is third. Corona Bolt rides the rail for Flavian Pratt. He's fourth and 2.5 lengths off the lead. Then Sun Thunder, a 3-wide Jace's Road, and Western Gent between horses. 10 lengths last to Red Route 1, 3 furlongs to go in the Southwest. Arabian Night has the lead. He is 1.5 lengths in front of Frosted Departure in second. Now to the outside, here's Jace's Road to put in a nice run, and Jace's Road is within 2 lengths of the lead. Corona Bolt has dropped back. Sun Thunder has 5 to make up. Arabian Night and Frosted Departure 1-2. Jace's Road has flattened out. So Arabian Night and Frosted Departure are the 2 off the top of the turn. Arabian Night a length in front of Frosted Departure in second. Here is Red Route 1 erupting from the back of the pack, but he is still 6 lengths behind his front-running favorite, Arabian Night. And now he's 4 in front. Red Route 1 might get second. He will not win the Southwest. That winner is Arabian Night. Arabian Night won by 6 lengths. Red Route 1 did get second. Frosted Departure third. Sun Thunder fourth.